Oh no, I got water on my shirt. Okay, you can't see it though.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lowdown on TSWS Gaming. I am Loke7, your host, and joining me today is Mr. Matt Likes Games. Ham Solo will be in here in a minute. Matt, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing really good, sir. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming through, man. Really appreciate it. Matt, before we get into the shenanigans, what have you been playing recently?
Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. I was literally playing it when I saw your message. But I've been playing Sands of Time.
Is that what was in the background of your latest video on your channel?
Yes, that was Sands of Time.
Because I noticed, I was like, is that? I wanted to comment, then I was like, I don't want to make a fool of myself, so I'm not going to say anything.
It is 100% Sands of Time. I've been playing that, and then Ham knows me, Mike, and Ham have been playing a lot of the finals, and that's been the two games I've been playing really, and Mad Max as well. So yeah, the finals, Prince of Persia, and Mad Max are the things I'm playing right now.
The finals, Prince of Persia, and Mad Max. I started the Prince of Persia demo on PS5. The new Prince of Persia. What's it called?
Yeah,
the 2D one.
Lost Crown.
Right.
Yep.
Matt, you know I don't like 2D games, right?
I like it. Do you like it?
No, I don't.
Of course you don't.
But no. Hold on. I did love Trek to Yomi, which was also a 2D game. I came to a realization. I prefer 2D games that just require like battle skills, not traversal skills.
Prince of Persia.
Does that make sense?
That's Prince of Persia.
Yeah. So the Metroidvania thing, not my thing. I don't mind a 2D game as long as the battle system works nice. So like Trek to Yomi or that cursed game, what was it called? Blasphemous. Blasphemous was my jam.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's not many games. There's not many 2D games that don't lean into Metroidvania.
Yeah.
There's not many.
No,
so
I'm just being honest.
That list is short. Yeah. That list is very short.
Yes, I mean, y'all started the show already. Oh snap! What's cracking?
Yes, we did. You might also like what's that one game coming to Xbox? I don't know if it's coming this year or next year. Replaced. I don't know if you remember Replaced.
I've been looking forward to that game for a while, dude.
That looks really good.
Yeah. Now that you see, that's the type of stuff I can get into. That's the stuff that I need. Ham, welcome in, bruv.
What up? I didn't even hear the opening thing.
Or is it just me that can't hear you?
I can hear him. I can hear him.
Must just be you. I didn't even hear the. I didn't even hear the intro start or nothing. Dang.
That's so weird. Ham, can you say something? Okay. Gotcha. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
I was saying I didn't even hear the intro start or nothing. My bad.
It's fine. Sorry. The timer just hit. No, the timer just hit 0. I was kind of waiting for you instead of just starting the intro. My bad.
So you just panicked and just hit go live.
He did.
Pretty much.
That's
pretty much.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Just Mel. Thank you. Now this is how you start a stream.
Gotta have some class.
In the chat. New member in the chat.
Pop in.
Try to be on time. Just Mel, thank you so much for becoming a new member right now. Appreciate you. Welcome to TSWS membership. The membership's alive, and I've been trying to upload all the pre-show and post-show videos, and then I'll create a more consistent schedule starting this Friday. No, starting next week.
FYI.
So after every,
To that, make sure that you put them on member only, because when I went in this morning,
or
I had to put all of those to member only.
I did specifically pick members only. The silver thingy.
Doesn't sound like it.
You didn't.
Oh my goodness.
I literally went to each one of them and switched them.
That was probably YouTube.
I don't think I put them on the right days, so you might want to go back in there and fix the days, because you had them set for like different days, but each one of them were set to just go out to everybody. Because I was sitting there looking at a video, I was like, it doesn't say members only on it, and it's live right now, and I was like, oh, that's great.
Okay, it's probably YouTube doing YouTube stuff. Remember,
it's YouTube. It's YouTube.
I'm blaming YouTube. I'm blaming YouTube. You know they're making it slower for anyone with ad blockers, right? What are the shenanigans?
That's not your fault. That's not your fault. No.
I'm just saying, I'm using this as an excuse to blame everything on YouTube. Like, you know how everyone blames everything on Series S? I'm blaming everything on YouTube now. Like, if my internet cuts out, I'm blaming YouTube. So Jismel, thank you so much for joining. Vincent Vega, good evening. Sense of Time was good, yeah. Hey, Boogeyman, what's happening? Ray Chi, the big elephant in the room, Ham Solo. That was a nice video you made, Ham. That was very nice. And I'm not even like saying that because we share the same channel, but that was actually a very nice video. I should play Metroid Dread. Man,
I'd love to see you play Metroid Dread. That shit drives me insane.
Is it a Metroid? Is it a Metroidvania?
Yes.
Literally called Metroid.
That shit is hard as fuck. At least for me, that shit is very difficult.
But the traversal or the fights?
I mean, both of them are very difficult.
Have you played Blasphemous?
Have I played Blasphemous? No, I have not. I can't say that I have.
It felt like Dark Souls on like a side scroller. Very, very hard. I would give Metroid Dread a try if it wasn't for the traversal thing. I'm not a big fan of platforming on side scrollers. It's much easier for me on 3D. Man. So not gonna happen. Big Mad Mo, welcome in, says good evening, folks. Folks, don't say a word. No, just no. Anyways, Ham, what you been playing?
Actually today, super excited. I went and copped me one of these.
Wow. Holy
wow.
Hell. I got an original PlayStation, but there's a kicker.
Okay.
Only Japanese.
Nice.
What?
It's only Japanese. And the first game I threw in was a game that I bought a little while back that I haven't been able to play because it's only Japanese. Is Dragon Ball Z Legends. And this game is hot. Actually, I'm actually gonna throw up some gameplay because I thought this game was hot right here. It was my jam way back in the day when I was young, and I had to use one of those like action replays to actually be able to play it. Like you know, like I had to put a spring into my PlayStation and the action replay in with the memory card in with the special action play memory card, and it'd read the disc and pretty much turn my PlayStation into a Japanese one. But now I don't have to do that, so I'm pretty excited about that joint. Like let's go. I'm super stoked about it.
All right. Well, you said you're gonna put up Dragon Ball. Oh, what I see here is Starfield. So
yeah. I'm looking for the right video right now. So
okay. For a moment, I thought you were trolling everyone.
No. I got it coming up here in just a second. I'm just looking for the right one.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, we can even hear the gameplay of it too. fucking go. This shit is old school. Like, look at that joint right there.
Damn.
That's original PlayStation right there, son. Like that was
Nostalgia.
my joint growing up right there. And I was only ever able to play this game. I was only ever able to play this game imported. So now I got a Japanese original PlayStation. I'm gonna have to grab some more of the old school Japanese games that I used to have from my old PlayStation, but that one right there was hot. I loved it. What up, C Money? What's cracking?
Welcome in, C Money. Welcome. What, dude? That is very nostalgic.
It is, man. It's my jam.
Yeah,
My jam.
and this is the type of games that we used to play and be like, I don't think gaming is ever going to get better than this,
Right?
more realistic than this. This is like the proper rendition of what we saw on TV. Wow.
Right, it is. To me, this was because when I was young, we had this yeah, I know the PlayStation thing is I guess I could have had it up just a little tiny bit. My bad. I had it on full blast. But
yeah. I didn't mind, dude. It was hitting me in the nostalgia field.
I know, right? It's just like
I'm just saying,
like, it's just so good. But like
I felt like I just come back from school and I was blasting some PS1. Like now, all you had to put on is like Gran Turismo or Tekken 3, and I might just break down and start crying. Anyway, go ahead. You were saying something before I interrupted.
Bro, I'm just saying, like remember back in the day, we always used to, and I'm sure if you were an anime fan or a Dragon Ball Z fan, which I know you were, Loke, Matt, not so much, were. But a lot of people were, and like back in the video game days, we were always looking for like the closest you can get to being a badass like Dragon Ball Z type of game, and like I could never find it, and the only game that I could like really find that like hit anything like that was like, you know, the Tekkens and, you know, the Street Fighters, Soul Blade, and stuff like that. But even Dragon Ball Z had their own game like Tekken-ish called Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. But it didn't hit like this because I was just like, man, this game's cool, but it's like very tight. Like, I feel like we should be flying all over the place and like kicking each other around and doing stuff and like spirit bombs and stuff like this. And this game right here allowed you to switch. If you've noticed, I've switched my character like 3 different times. I have 3 different characters on the screen, and I can sub characters in and out. So I can see that like Gohan's getting beat down in the earlier stage of the Vegeta saga or whatnot. I can sub in Krillin or something like that, and it'll be like me, Goku, or not me, Goku. It'll be Goku, Piccolo, and Krillin going at it, and I sub in and get Gohan or something like that. And it was just so hot. Like, you see this gameplay, bro. Like, I just want to listen. Just the sound and everything is just so hot. It's so good.
I don't know why you turned that down. I don't know why you turned it down. Just leave it on. Whenever the video's on, just leave the sound on. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, bro!
And
I just do the spirit bomb. Let's go! Like, man, I was so excited playing this earlier.
Yo,
it's so cheesy.
See money. See money. To your point, we used to think they looked amazing. I still think this looks amazing, especially when you take in the context that this is running on a PS1. That is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, remember how special it was in the show when you could just see the sear bomb just barely graze the top of the screen?
Forming.
Just like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, go!
And then you do it in the game?
I'm talking about it. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Now you just ragdolls right here. Look, you just ragdolls.
Good times. Good times. Sour Blow, you missed me because I don't know what happened, but I was suffering from insomnia. on Saturday. Barely slept, and then I just wasn't feeling well the whole of Sunday. Didn't even go to church. And then today, one of the reasons Matt's in is because I have food poisoning. So that's why you missed me this past week. It hasn't been a good few days. Welcome in, Fark Q. I have to separate the names, otherwise YouTube's gonna misunderstand me and what I'm saying. Anyways, Ham, I'm very jealous of you right now. I'm very jealous. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm watching what's playing right now. I'm very jealous. Anyways, let's get into the topics today.
I don't know what the hell they're saying, but I know what's going down because I've seen the show about.
But you watch the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Matt, are you still not a Dragon Ball Z fan? Before we get into the topics, are you still not a Dragon Ball Z fan?
No, I didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball Z. A lot of my friends
never gave it a chance eventually.
No, I missed that.
Wow.
I missed out on it. A lot of my friends were very much Dragon Ball Z fans. A whole lot. But I didn't get. I wasn't able to get into it.
Hit the like button, you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Hey, tell us, Ray. Welcome in. All right, so Prince of Persia, like I said, Ham, I gave it a go, and I just came to the realization that I don't like those type of side-scrolling games. So, but I'm not going to deny that it's not a good game. I'm not going to deny that it's a good game.
It's just
even for someone that's not, even for someone that's not into it, I can appreciate that this is very good. Like, I wish I liked Prince of Persia, but it's not for me. All right, okay. Let's get into the topics.
I got a new chair.
Let's get into the topic.
Randomly.
Ooh, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not anything great, but I mean, it looks kind of nice. I mean, it's cool. It has like this.
Nice.
I don't know what this thing on the bottom is.
It is a leg rest. It is a leg rest.
It is a leg rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've never had a chair this nice before, so I don't know.
Yep.
But
upgrading.
I literally got this from just the neighbor downstairs. Like, he was just rolling this chair towards his garage, and I know he has like a lot of stuff in his garage, right? Pretty cool dude. I've was working on my car outside, and he happened to have a tool, and it was just coming by and saying, "Oh, it looks like you need something." And I was like, "Yeah, I actually need this type of wrench," and hooked me up with it. So I guess he recognized me, and he was just like wheeling the chair. And he seen me just kind of looking at the chair. I was just kind of like staring at it a little bit. and he's like, "You want this chair?" And I was like, yeah. And he's like, "Well, I have a whole bunch of them." And he's like,
"Damn,
okay." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "I'll just put it right inside the door right over here. So when you get back home," because I was picking up my daughter from school, he's like, "When you get back home, you can just take it upstairs." I was like, "Dope." So,
you could say the acquisition of this chair was organic.
It was.
Considering you didn't ask for it.
It is organic. It is an organic. Yeah, I guess.
Very PlayStation-y. So that's good.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Kind of.
But why the color is so Xboxy?
Oh my goodness. All right.
It's something.
We're just gonna sit here and pretend the PS4 and PS2 and PS3 were not black. We're just going to do that.
We're gonna pretend.
Sure.
No. Pretty sure the Series X is black, bud.
Oh,
so it's the Xbox One.
And the Xbox One.
Yeah.
And the first
and the original Xbox.
Yeah, the Xbox been black since day one, son. What you talking about?
Oh my goodness, Ham. Let's not make this. You know what? Let's move on. Let's move on, because I was about to get messy with this. Let's not do that. We're too early into the show. What is this? 20 minutes?
It's black. It's from America. I mean, it's it has its challenges. I mean,
I'm not trying to get demonetized, Ham.
I am
not trying to get demonetized. I will not be leaning into that. Our ESG score is just too good right now. Anyway, the first topic for for this week. First topic for this week: unannounced Halo Battle Royale reportedly shelved. This is from IGN. An unannounced Halo Battle Royale was reportedly cancelled, according to Xbox Era co-founder. Lord, what is this name? Special
Nick.
Special Nick.
Yeah,
Dang.
Special Nick.
Oh, get yourself some culture.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's just that's not how you spell special.
You sounding.
He spells special.
It's like someone misspelled it.
You damn
I
pony.
wasn't sure. Anyway, speaking on the Xbox Era podcast, and as reported by Eurogamer, Special Nick said the Halo Battle Royale was no longer in development. IGN has asked Microsoft for comment. Word of the Halo Battle Royale has popped up every now and then ever since Halo Infinite came out in 2021, codenamed Tatanka, blah, blah, blah. All right. First off, did Halo ever need a Battle Royale? And does it change anything?
Pause. I'm just laughing at what Rachie said in the chat.
No, don't put that up. Don't put that up, man. God damn it. God damn it.
I'm sorry. I loved it. It was, I mean,
it's
shout
funny.
out to Rachie. That was
funny.
Phenomenal.
It is funny, but dude,
that was
our
funny.
ESG score is too good. All right. Rachie,
He's
come on,
talking about
man.
consoles. Why are you taking stuff so personal, Loke?
I'm not taking it personal. It's just I want to leave us open to getting canceled or demonetized.
Oh my goodness.
Matt, since Ham is out here laughing at these inappropriate jokes, Hamothy,
appropriate.
Are you happy? Are you happy that this has been canceled? Because I saw some people celebrating it, and some people are like, "Oh, this is such a big L for Halo," and some people are like, "No, this is actually great because now they can focus on what they're good at."
Am I happy?
Go ahead.
I can tell you personally from some sources that I
Ham's got sources.
Yeah.
What?
And they told me that I don't care about it. I don't care about it.
We will be getting to the sources discussion. We're going to get to
this whole Halo BR thing. Like, I've told you about it, Loke. I've told Matt about it several times. Like, hey, and I said the exact same thing about the Last of Us factions. Is if it's there, I'll give it a try, but I don't care about this. I'm not into battle royale. The closest to like a battle royale or like, you know, stuff that has like service type games that I'm like into currently is the finals, and that surprised the hell out of me. I'm surprised but I like it because it's just like the three of us, and we're always usually on around the same time every night, so it just kind of is an easy game to pick up. If I was to hop on the finals by myself, I probably wouldn't have picked up that game, to be honest. Just battle royale games are just never my jam. I didn't like Apex. I also didn't like PUBG. I'm not a Fortnite. I've still to this day I've never played Fortnite.
Even no build, because no build is not terrible.
Oh, is it? I don't care.
God damn.
Like, I just never have cared about those type of games.
So this is a good announcement. It's just the
whole thing of like, and it's the same thing I feel about like, what was it called? Like games like Hades. I'm missing the term for it.
Roguelike.
Roguelike. Yeah, it's just like roguelike games for me. I don't like getting into a game, getting like the emotion going and everything like that, and then game over. Like, I went through that in the 90s and early 2000s. I'm over that. That was fun then. That's also fun when I throw my coin into a cabinet and play a game. But when I'm sitting at home, I don't want to restart all the time. And it has to be a special game that I'm usually enjoying with others for me to get into it.
You played you played that roguelike and you didn't like it.
Hades, no. I don't really like any roguelike games.
I hate roguelike games, but Hades, I couldn't stop playing it. Like I
It's a fun
clocked it
game. It's just like when I
twice.
got there's one time I got like I want to say like 30, no, not 30, like 45 minutes into it and then died. And that was like the last time I played it. I was like, man, that was a good run. Uninstall. I'm done with this. I'm not going to do that
Wow.
anymore. Like, it's just, I don't know why. It's just annoying to me. Doing the same first few levels, having to redo all my build all over again. Like, it's just, nah, man. I play a game to progress and then keep what I got and then progress and get better and better. I don't want to like keep restarting and mildly level things up.
All right.
Well, I guess
Yobi,
I guess there's one game that I'm okay doing that with. Vampire Survivors.
See, you kind of defeated your whole point right there. So it's not that you don't like the style, you don't like the way it was executed.
Well, Vampire Survivors is just like 30 minutes here. Roguelike is just like however long, and you're going through, and it changes over and over, and you get different powers. You don't know what to expect, and I don't know. It's just, I know what to expect. I have a course of action when I play Vampire Survivors. I have to leave it up to chance when I play something like Hades.
Matt, what are you playing? You're playing something. I can see you're not focused yet.
I'm focused. I'm here.
You can't talk while I'm talking.
I'm playing Unreal Tournament 3.
Okay,
but
no,
I'm
just
focused.
checking.
I'm focused.
You look very focused laser focused on something that was flashing on his screen. I was like, this guy's playing something.
I'm here, buddy.
All right. Yobi, yes, I understand how you spell life, but I didn't know the context of this content creator or business owner, right? Because he's a co-founder of Xbox Era. It's the first time I've even said the name out loud. I didn't even know this person existed. So for me, I just thought it was like an editing error. Now I know the context of Special Nick. Same way I know the context of Love Life.
Peace, Love, Life, bruh.
Peace, Love, Life. Sorry. I just froze there for a minute. All right. Matt.
Yeah.
Are you as good with this as Ham is?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm glad it's canceled. I'm not upset. I kind of thought it was lame. I kind of thought the idea of Halo. I told Ham this last night. I kind of thought the idea of Halo latching on to what is essentially a dying genre was stupid. Because you look at Fortnite, as successful as Fortnite is, it's declining every single year. It's still super successful.
That's why they're evolving it.
Yeah, it's still super successful, but and that's the thing, you have to evolve it. You can't just be that thing. You can't just be that and never expect a decline. So that is declining. You've also got Apex Legends. Hasn't been the best year for Apex Legends. And then PUBG, what are we even like? That's been declining forever at this point. And I feel like Halo could have added a cool twist to it, but I just feel like Halo used to and still can to very much innovate. Where it set trends. Like Halo was the trend and things followed it. I didn't like the idea of Battle Royale is the trend, now Halo follows it. I don't like that idea. So I'm not distraught that this is canceled. I'm not happy it's canceled, but I'm totally fine with it. If it means they're going to be working on something else, like figure something else out for it, maybe evolve it into something bigger and better. But like, I'm not too upset.
So as usual, I disagree with both of you guys, but I'm happy that C Money agrees with me. He says I want every genre represented with Halo. So for me, The way I look at it is this would have been a good move because Halo is not just battle royale. It would just be another avenue
Right.
for people to enjoy Halo.
That's why I
So
don't
for
care either way.
me, yeah,
It would have
I
been
get it,
cool,
I get it.
but if they don't see something,
Okay, so we agree. So we agree, Ham. That would have been nice to have.
it would have
battle
been
royale.
nice, but not for me. That's what I'm just saying. Like it would have
Okay.
been nice, not for me. But at the same time, seeing that it's not happening, it's not like I'm not like grabbing my chest like, oh, like it's just.
Oh no, no one is stressed out about it, but it would be nice if it came out. That we agree on that. Sapo not canceled but shelved. And this is something else I wanted to discuss with you guys. This thing, like it was born and it died as a rumor. Is there any credence to this, or is this one of those fantastical stories that we see on Twitter where a random person, this time it's not a random person saying it, but where a random person says something that doesn't happen and then says, oh, this specific thing that I said was going to happen was mysteriously shelved as well, and you don't have evidence for one or the other.
You know what this is, Loke?
Well,
I plan on me, you, Cozy, and Matt going to Disney World this coming Christmas.
okay.
Okay.
We plan on it.
I don't.
Well, he's saying you plan on it, but I mean, Christmas can come and go. People are gonna forget.
Date.
Yeah.
There's there's no like promise or ain't like I didn't pay anything. I didn't put anything down, really. I didn't put anything in writing for you to like be like, you told me. No. I just said, hey, I'd like to do it sometime around, next Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And if things come up and things happen, guess what's gonna happen? We're not gonna go.
Yeah. And nobody's gonna remember that you made that promise. Really. Especially
was it even a promise?
Yeah. Nobody's gonna remember that you made that statement. So
anyways, for me, the big update that I want for Halo every year or every 2 years, I know it's not going to happen, but the thing that would make me like keep Halo on my console forever without uninstalling it would be if they figured out a way to deliver us story based content on a regular basis. If they can do that, then there's value for me. But this online stuff is not for me, and it's not the format that I prefer. Reportedly does not mean canceled. It's nothing more than a rumor, which some treat as fact.
Yeah.
Should we even be discussing rumors?
Take that further and say, I told y'all that in secrecy. I didn't tell that to anybody else. I told y'all that in secrecy. So, but somehow the secret got out. My mom put on Facebook, hey, Matt and Loke and my son and Cozy are going to, somebody just leaked it out.
Disney World.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we didn't actually end up doing it.
Yeah.
For me, sometimes it gets frustrating when people take rumors and run with it, like for 10, 20, 30 miles, right? Figuratively speaking. At some point, we need to just be like, this is just a rumor. Let's not give it too much credence or weight. Just like the rumors of Xbox games going to Nintendo or going to PlayStation. It's kind of bothersome to discuss that stuff, especially when it doesn't happen. And then it's like, dude, what are we doing here? Just sitting here spreading misinformation, talking about stuff with no basis. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Sapo, that's a good point. The gaming space suffers with short-term memory loss. It only remembers what creates a negative reaction. That's true. Your mom had two sources, Ham. Oh my goodness. These guys, we're going to get to the Reforge thing. Just be patient. Let's move on to the next topic. Star Citizen is introducing a 48,000 US dollar ship bundle only for players who have already spent $1,000. So
you gotta spend 1,000 to spend 40,000.
yes.
I mean, God, this game is the most brilliant scam ever created.
Thank you.
It's really incredible what they're doing over there at whatever that studio is. It is amazing.
Like at first I was just
Look at
pissed off
Enron
and
go.
frustrated. What? At first I was frustrated and disappointed. Now I'm just like fascinated and I'm impressed. You know, this is impressive, guys. Come
It
on.
really is.
They're out
We have
here
to give
publicly
kudos.
finessing folks. Come and get finessed.
Oh my goodness.
We got you.
Yes, Vincent Vega's on point. This is exactly Ubisoft is fapping to this. This is their dream, their wet dream. Okay, Ubisoft and then Rockstar as well, because those guys have to release games. Even Rockstar was forced to release GTA 6. These guys don't have to do anything. But let's get into it. Star Citizen developer Cloud Imperium Games is releasing a ship bundle for its controversial space simulator that costs an eye-watering $48,000. Revealed on its website, the Legatus 2953 pack will arrive in the first quarter of 2024 and cost $48,000 despite the game not having officially launched yet. Here's a quote. Ahead of all others, this definitive armada is an equal match to the noble title of Legatus Navium. The Legatus 2953 item page reads, comprised of 175 vessels from every manufacturer of note, this perfect collection, including all ships released and concepted through 2953, empowers every fleet commander to forge a lasting legacy, leading humanity towards a bright future.
That translates to give me your money. Give me your money. That's what that translates to. Just give me your money.
At the time of this article's publication, Star Citizen has raised, and I quote, $658,161,596 from more than 5 million accounts. God damn. I don't know where to go with this. Ham, what's your reaction to this bundle? What?
Man, who's paying for this?
Somebody.
5 million accounts.
Somebody's paying for it.
I mean, this is absurd. Like talk about pay to win game to the max. Like you cannot be messed with if you're spending this type of money in a game. Like you cannot lose. You are in the developer's ear at that point, in my opinion. Like, I don't know how you spend this type of money and you ain't throwing any sort of direction towards how and if not, consider yourself played.
Oh yeah.
Consider yourself. I mean, that amount, I ain't gonna lie, Loke. Most of what you just got done reading, I was hearing in the language of an adult from Charlie's Brown. All right?
Yo.
But then you got me when you said 600 plus million.
Yes.
I heard that and I threw up in my mouth just a little bit. Because there's just no way that this game has made this much money, and it just keeps saying, who is Mike Jones coming soon? It just keeps repeatedly saying, who is Mike Jones coming soon? It's coming out the same day Dr. Dre's new album's coming out. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like,
That's
I don't
extra.
understand. Like we're out here, we're mad, or like people are like, I'm sure somebody out there is up in arms about the delay of Stalker 2 or something like that. I'm sure somebody out there is up in arms about that. I'm sure somebody's, up in arms about Stella Cheeks, right? Stella Yams, right? I'm sure there's a lot of people up in arms about that game, right?
God damn. I'm trying to get my arms around that game, if you're not me. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
But anyways, this game has been being worked on since some of y'all were in high school. Since some of y'all didn't even know how to drive yet. And I'm talking to the adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game has been in production, like, for a minute. I mean, there ain't much else for me to say, man. This shit is tragic.
I watch this now.
We're tripping about $70 games right now. We got fools out here doing this.
Yep.
Oh,
that's why
man.
PlayStation is probably like, let's put it up to 100. These fools gonna pay.
Oh yeah, call me broke, but I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I'm broke as hell. I am broke as shit.
Go ahead.
Be doing that. That's why Take Two, Strauss from Take Two is like so comfortable saying, maybe we should charge 100. Maybe we should charge $100. Like, well, that's why he's so comfortable.
Said that's where PlayStation is going.
And that's why they're so comfortable with that idea. Because it's like you have at least some percentage of the population that will hand you $48,000 for some ships. For some ships in your game.
My ship better be able to eat ships.
Dude.
Like, literally just open and just close on the ship. Just
devour the ships.
That shit better come with my own property somewhere. that better come with something besides just a ship in a game. Like, give me actual acres of land if I'm doing that. Because that's nuts. That's really nuts. And like, it's so confusing to me how they can just keep doing this, and like it's like they don't seem to get backlash for it. Everybody kind of just accepts it. They're just like,
yes,
that's Star Citizen. What are you gonna do? It's like, dude, how is their community not like up in arms about this? How are they not
in Arkansas?
Dude, I'm telling you, that's a lot of land. And like, dude, like, it's just, I don't know if it's to the point, like, because Ham mentioned, like, this game has been a thing. This has been in early access since I graduated. Since I graduated high school, this thing's been in early access. I'm almost 30 years old. Dude, like, what are we doing? Why, like, it feels like
we're printing money. That's what we're doing.
Oh, definitely. It seems like they are. But it feels like the community was like really in on this game when it came out. They had like the high hopes for it and everything. And everybody was like, wow, this sounds like it could be really cool one day. I'm going to support it. And then it just kind of spirals from there to like, okay, it's not out this year, but I'm going to keep supporting it because the promise is that one day it's going to be really, really great. It's going to be totally worth it. The next year comes, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And then they're at the point now where it's like they're just in denial, where it's just like guys, we promise it'll be great. It'll be great. It's totally worth it. At the end of this, at the end of the rainbow, this will all be a huge payoff. And dude, I don't think that payoff's ever coming. I really don't think that payoff's ever coming. I mean, the payoff is there for the developers. Like, they're getting paid, but it's like the actual people playing this game, I feel like they've been brainwashed or something. That's the only thing I can think of.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yes. That's the only thing that makes sense for them to be continuously putting up with this. Doesn't make sense any other way.
But let me defend their community a bit. The reason why they probably are okay with it is probably for the same reason that I was okay with playing for PS Plus and Xbox Live to play online up until this year. Now that I've got a gaming PC, right, for the first time, and I'm actually playing games on it and messing around with it, I'm understanding how a lot of people can say that console gaming is
a
scam.
Sure. But the thing is, like, that's like the fact that Xbox and PlayStation charges you to play online is silly. It's silly. But
yes.
But this developer charging you $48,000 for some ships is fucking asinine. That's not silly. That's just that's like on a whole different planet. That's in a whole different stratosphere of like, this is silly and that's just criminal. That's kind of criminal. Is what that is. So, like, I get your point, and to a lesser extent, you're totally right. Where it's like it's that kind of mindset, but like
people just used to it,
yeah, they're just so far beyond that. They are just so far gone beyond that. Where it's just I don't know what you can do at this point.
Wait until Star Citizen Mobile comes out.
Yo, dude,
then get the rakes out. Get the rakes out.
No. Okay. But can we agree that these guys are genius, guys? Come on.
Yes.
Can we agree?
Oh, they're geniuses 100%. If you can make someone give you $48,000 for just some game content, then you're a genius. You are a genius.
The game that never ends.
It's dude.
Damn. Yeah, Rachie, good point here. Meanwhile, Epic is shelling out free games, and not just like mid useless stuff, like proper games that they're shelling out.
They just gave you Guardians of the Galaxy for free.
Hats off to Star Citizen devs, Cloud Imperium Games. Like, I'm not gonna knock the hustle, guys. I'm not gonna knock the hustle.
They're hustling hard over there. Like, it is nuts.
Rick Ross in 2007 is impressed with how much you guys are hustling right now. Y'all are hustling. All right, let's move on. Square Enix's Foamstars will launch next month via PlayStation Plus. The game will be available for subscribers to redeem at no additional cost until March 5th, after which it will be sold on the PlayStation Store for $30 or £25. Speaking to VGC ahead of the announcement, producer Kosuke Okatani said Square Enix decided to negotiate a PS Plus deal because with a PvP game like this, the biggest risk for us is that there aren't enough people playing. Wait, but PlayStation has the most people, the most players. There's no risk.
You know how you fix that? Like, the best way to fix that is make a good game. Let's make a good game.
I thought you were gonna say just put it on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, that too. Just put it on more places.
That'd be such
for
a
more
mad
people to play.
thing to say.
Yeah, like that also would be a great idea.
All right. Rich Briggs, Square Enix's executive director of publishing strategy, called the PlayStation Plus deal an easy win for Foamstars and said he hoped it would help the game quickly establish a community of players. it's a big part of how we. This is his quote. It's a big part of how we can build that Foamstars community right out the gate, making sure that we can have the entire PS Plus install base have access to the game for free for a full month, and you can keep it as long as you got a valid subscription, he said. Who here is excited for Foamstars?
You got to be out of your fucking mind.
BitCloud. God damn, BitCloud. Jesus.
I'm with
Sorry,
BitCloud
Ham, go
on
ahead.
that. I'm not playing it.
You got to be out of your mind if you. I mean, that's out of my like demographic.
Yep.
And I'm and the crazy thing is like, it's just like I'm into like anime and stuff like that, but I'm into anime that does things that are like mature or like, you know, wild to watch or something that I see that's like unbelievable, but it looks interesting and wild. Seeing people surf on bubbles is not dope. It is just not. And it will never be, in my opinion. I mean, it's just like, this is like such a bad version of like, I don't know, like Super Mario Sunshine. Like, it's just like such a bad version of that game. In my opinion, it just feels like there's just like you're just washing things and bubbling and shooting each other with explosive soaps. Like, it's just like, what is happening here? This is like Dove the fighting game. Or like, I don't know, man. This is like brought to you by Dawn. Like, I don't know what this is. Is that champagne or is it soap? Are they cleaning the streets? Are they getting drunk? Like, what is happening? And why are they killing each other with liquor or soap or whatever this is?
Ham, I'm actually kind of excited to play this game.
I mean,
that's
do what
cool.
you do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Like, I'm not
if you
subscribed to
enjoy
PS
this
Plus.
game, if you enjoy this game, I'm not telling Square Enix what to do. Hey, I'm not saying don't put this game out. I'm just saying you're crazy to think that I'd play it.
Yep.
Go ahead and have a good time, Loke. It's weird that you're not into multiplayer games, but you're kind of interested in this. That's
you know why? You know why?
And no, I don't.
Like,
don't know
first
why.
off,
I don't get it.
I accept the fact that, like you said, I'm not the multiplayer guy in our group. I'm mostly single player. Give me Metal Gear, give me God of War, give me Starfield. I'm good, right? But this looks different. Like, no offense to the finals, but I've seen that already. I've never played Splatoon. This is my chance to play Splatoon in a way.
Play Splatoon. Do you have a Switch?
No, I don't. Matt, I've been saying this for years now. I think
we figured out the real reason Loke likes this game, Sour Blow.
Why?
The super chat.
Why? Oh my lord. Thank you so much for the super chat, Sour Blow. If you drop the soap in this game, you win or lose. The good thing is that there's soap everywhere, so no one has to bend over.
Looks like I win every game.
Oh my lord. Damn. Pause, sir. Pause. Yeah, for me, I'm looking forward to the game, but I'm not gonna lie to myself and say I think I'm gonna be on it like forever. I can see myself playing it for like a week, maybe 2, and then I'm gonna go back to whatever it is that I'm doing on Starfield, or if I haven't finished God of War until then. But I think I'm gonna finish God of War by the end of the month. Anyway, Matt, are you down for Foamstars?
Absolutely
and
not.
What do you think about it launching?
I think that game's gonna stink. I think the fact that it's launching into a service, to I mean, into it. I think the fact that I think the fact that this isn't free to play, like this is a paid game, is going to hurt this game a lot, like a lot. And they can do this whole thing of like, oh, well, we're launching it into a service to build a player base. It's like launching into PS Plus doesn't guarantee you a player base. It guarantees you that some people will try it out who otherwise wouldn't have. But if that game's not good and hey, maybe we all get surprised and it's amazing, but from what I've seen, that game, yeah, maybe, but like from what I've seen, that doesn't look good to me. And I'm struggling to think of a scenario where it comes out and everybody's like, "Wow, this is a hit multiplayer game. You need to play this."
Where this game could be a hit?
Where
is if they make like a bunch of crazy mini games off of it, in my opinion.
Instead of what this is. Like they could do how Fortnite started as like a whole thing and now it's this. Like, is that what you mean, or is that what you're talking about?
I was thinking like Fusion Frenzy kind of make this like mini game type of stuff. Like if you remember Fusion Frenzy, that game was amazing just because like it gave you kind of course you had like head to head kind of battles or head to head or whatever. Battles versus each other, but like it calculated up to then like a final battle where you kind of and like where anybody could win, but it was like in the heavy favor of the person that won the most previous mini games. I think then it could be pretty cool, but like if you're coming out with this game and the only thing that I'm doing is riding on bubbles and shooting, like I'm good to go. I'm all set.
All right. So Voidlock says that I'm only going to play it because Sony made it. Yes, Voidlock.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why I put in so many hours into Starfield because Sony made it. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Lady Foxfire coming for my neck says, I know some anime Genshin Impact girlies that want to try this. LOL. Have fun with that, Loke.
And Loke's one of them.
Damn. Lady Foxfire and Voidlock. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Your comments are very inspiring. All right, so damn, I thought I would have more people like with me on this one, but just me.
What? Why did you think that?
I can tell just by the way you said that it was completely disingenuous.
Yeah, it has to be.
There's no way he meant that. I mean, you've heard us talk about this game before, so I don't know why he said that.
Yeah, but there's been more gameplay that's been shared. You know, there was a deep dive a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing has swayed you guys.
No. Everything I've seen of this game makes me go, wow, I'm never going to play that.
All right. Well, let's move on to the salt of the day. Fuck. No, I will not stop it. I will not stop it. I don't have anything against it. I don't like multiplayer games in general, LOL. Yeah, and that's a fair point, Sci-Fi Star. It's a very fair point. Like me personally, I'm also not like a multiplayer game. I'm even openly admitting that I doubt I'm going to stay on this thing long enough for it to stick, you know? But I'm definitely going to jump in like day one. I don't know if it's going to be 5 hours, 5 minutes, or 5 days, but I'll be on it day one. And then I'll give it a fair shake. That's what I'm going to do. Instead of being like Matt, who won't even pick and try.
Who knows what he likes and sees a terrible game and says, I'm not going to play that.
All right. Oh, Lord. Rachie, Belle Delphine bath water is the strongest weapon in the game.
That's foul.
Ham.
That's foul.
Yeah.
Kills on
Vincent says
contact.
I should try the finals first. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're sitting there looking at that, like, wow, maybe I might like it, and then you see the finals, and you're like, I don't even want to try it. Then I'm just that's. I mean, do what makes you happy? But that's shocking to me. That's truly
All right.
shocking.
All right, let's jump into this unfortunate situation here.
Why are you
with
saying it with
Reforge
such a
Gaming.
smile? Why are you saying it with such a vicious smile? You look like a demon right now.
What are you talking about? Reforge
like-
Gaming is my guy.
You're like,
I'm not.
so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Oh, it's unfortunate.
Reforge is my guy. All right, I don't know what you're on about him. He's my
So
guy.
unfortunate.
Anyways, most of you guys know this or are aware of this, but Reforge Gaming put out a tweet yesterday on the 15th.
Do you want me to share it?
Linking. Sorry?
I said, do you want me to share it?
Yes, please do.
All right.
This. Ugh.
Yeah, this.
And
He got Forge roasted. Lord have mercy.
You want me to go? You ready? Tell me when.
Yeah, I'm good. So anyway, Reforge put out this tweet linking to a video that he was going to make or was live. Said, today we're talking Starfield coming to PS5. This should be good. Come check it out. Then he put a link to his live show, and there's a video here playing. Cool. Games Inquirer responded.
Oh, you didn't want me to play the video.
Go ahead, play the video. Let's hear it. Let's hear him out.
In the wake of insiders claiming that they have heard Xbox first-party titles will be coming to PlayStation, I have now heard from multiple sources that Starfield is planned to come to PS5. And we previously covered this in a video talking about how they left the language of this game open in my mind to bring it to other platforms when they kept saying it was launching exclusively on Xbox. And the only ever time I found that language used was with timed exclusives like Ghostwire Tokyo and others. So it may have launched exclusively on Xbox, but it's looking like Starfield will be headed to PlayStation sometime soon.
Oh my goodness. And before we even get into it, if you heard there, he said he heard from multiple sources. That's not me that said that. He said it in that video that just played, right? So keep that in mind as we go into his back and forth with Games Inquirer. So Games Inquirer, for anyone that doesn't know, I didn't know who the hell Games Inquirer was until today, if I'm being 100% honest. All right? Games Inquirer is a daily gaming news and reviews site run by or being published by the major GE, Stacy GE, Chloe, Derby, Laura on duty, WKD Play. These are the people that contribute to this site or to this website. And Vincent Vega already followed Games Inquirer. Oh my goodness. Vince, stop being messy. I see you here, followed by Vincent Vega and 27 other people that I follow. All right. Anyways, Games Inquirer responded, it's not coming to PS5. Reforge Gaming, right, maintaining the stance that he had on his video, says, I'm hearing differently, we'll see. Games Inquirer responded, 2-word response, pure speculation. Reforge Gaming, I would have expected a 1-word response though, right? No. Would have been pretty fitting, but we'll see. Games Inquirer again. So sending two words is too many. What if they replied, not a chance, never going to happen? Are you joking? This is nonsense. Reforge Gaming goes on and talks about, no, this was just a joke and whatever. Eventually, this evolved and got a bit messy. And Reforge, in one of the replies, Reforge Gaming said, "You don't seem to understand how this industry works," which is sort of embarrassing for an alleged news site. So, throwing shade, right, at GE. I reported what sources told me. Your source says different. Feel free to report that, and feel free to cite your source.
Just like I cited mine.
And there's the problem, the hypocrisy of it. It's like you have sources, you haven't cited them, but now you want the other side to cite their sources, right? And Games Inquirer responds saying, "We are owned by a studio with clients across the industry, while you're a YouTuber that is only interested in speaking to those who give you money. Otherwise, their opinion doesn't matter, and you console war for clicks. You have no sources, at least not at Bethesda, and we don't report on misinformed claims from YouTube accounts. It's not news. You're not newsworthy." Ham, go ahead. Before you read more comments or more distraction that happened here. You're muted, bruv.
I said, yeah, there's a lot of distraction here. I'm just over here peeping, looking. You know, I seen a few more people came in through the stream. They must have seen some a mess going on. You know, the preview screen shows up and you don't really see, or maybe you're just scrolling through Twitter and you're just like, oh, I see something messy going on. Let me go click on it. That's exactly what's happening right now. But anyways, this is embarrassing. And I mean, I'm not surprised though. I mean, I don't see why anybody else would be surprised though either. Like, have you heard him argue with anybody before? Like seriously, like whether you see it, read it, it's always arguing things that can't be proven for the most part. He's always arguing a possibility. It's never a fact. Mm-hmm. It's never a fact. It's always, he reminds me of that one leaker that got caught. You know, I mean, it's it's not as dramatic. It's not as dramatic as the fashion as that dude that got caught. I think it was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that was last year. Dude destroyed his career. It's over now.
Yeah, completely destroyed his career. Yeah, Dan Allen. Thank you, Dan Allen Gaming. Right, exactly. That dude completely destroyed his career. But Reforge isn't really, like, in my opinion, this and what we're doing right now is support for what he's actually looking for throughout this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you know, I disagree with that sentiment.
You bring the topics to me, Loke, but I'll have to throw that fact out there.
No, and I need to rebut that fact, right? What we can't do is say this person did a shitty thing or said a shitty thing, and we're not going to call them out because we don't want to platform them. That's not a good philosophy to follow, in my opinion, because then everyone can just do whatever the hell they want to do, and it's fine because ain't nobody gonna cover it because they don't want to platform rubbish. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean, this is, to me, this is one of those things where it's just like, in my opinion, this is a test for him to see how thick his skin is. I feel like this is a test for himself more than it is for any of his followers, any of his haters, including myself, because I'm not a fan. I'm a hater. I'll tell you straight up, I'm a hater. I'm not a
You're
fan
a hater.
of Reforge at all. No, not a fan of him at all. But like, I see what he's doing, and it's just not surprising in the least bit. Like, okay, so now you're in the now you're in the news and in tweets and being retweeted and all this other stuff because you argued some nonsense that you're not willing to provide a source or, you know, tell people the truth that you're full of shit. And you got attention of something that's way bigger. You may have got ratioed to hell, but a lot more people got to see your stuff, and other people that already don't like Game Inquire or already don't like Xbox or just need a reason to hate on Bethesda because of Fallout 76 or whatever the hell happened in the past is now seeing this, and they're like, oh, he hates the same thing I hate. I'm hopping on that bandwagon. New member. You know what I'm saying?
So because
So
of
it's
that,
just like,
we shouldn't
I'm just
talk
not
about
surprised. Yeah, I mean, he'll do it again. Guaranteed. He'll do it again. It'll be somebody else. It'll probably be it might even be somebody bigger. He might get called out on IG. I mean, it's the same thing with King Thrash. It's the exact same thing. He was called out on IGN.
Damn.
Think about it. This is all the same stuff. It's all the same stuff. Repeated, regurgitated, shit it out, and then ate again.
Okay, that
you know what I'm saying?
Disgusting. That sounds
it's disgusting. This is disgusting.
I have food poisoning. I don't want to throw up. Come on, dog.
I'm just telling you the honest truth. This is nothing. None of this is new. This isn't new.
So, Ham and Matt, I'd like to draw your attention to this here, because now we're not discussing Reforge anymore. Now we're discussing cloud chasing. Is the solution not to discuss legendarily bad takes?
I would say the solution is to not give them any attention.
So, for example, today this shouldn't be a topic on TSWS Gaming. Yes.
So I mean that's not my call.
I'm
saying if we're following this philosophy. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna chime in real quick. I respect Matt's opinion for not wanting to do it because, or like, sure, he might have something to say right now, but I respect him on saying I wouldn't really put this in my topics. But Loke, I respect you for wanting to put it in your topics as well, because I'm kind of on the cusp of where I'm willing to talk about it, but it ain't gonna be like, you know, one of the courses. But since we're here and you brought the topic here, it's just like, you know what? Sure.
Wasn't looking forward to this, but I'll do it.
Well, the thing to me, it's like there needs to be a talk about it, but who is really trying to listen? Because at the same time, I can sit back and say I'm guilty of backing wrong people before. I've backed people that were wrong before. I've been a paid subscriber to somebody that was wrong before. Not to his level. But like, I'm just saying, like, we're all guilty of this shit. It's just like some people are so naive that they don't want to think that they have anything to do with it.
So for me, the issue here is if no one gets called out, then we can't trust anything that we do or say to each other or about anything. Because then Ham can sit here and spew whatever wild stuff he wants to spew and say this is a fact and I have sources and no one has to check him or whatever. It's just fine. We just keep it moving. I don't want to live in a place like that.
No,
I don't think that's how.
I can't speak for anybody else, but for my thought process on it is not that you can't dispute it, like your example of Ham saying something and saying like, of course dispute it, but like then in the case of Reforge, like he was in a back and forth with can't remember the name of it, but he was in a back and forth
Games Inquirer
and it's like, okay, it's fine for Games Inquirer to be like, yo, you're wrong, like no one should believe you, but the fact that that's now news is like this guy said some dumb shit, he got called out for it as he should have, but the fact that he said the dumb thing is news. It's like, it's not.
The real news, in my opinion, is not that he said some dumb shit or some questionable shit. The real news for me is Games Inquirer going for his neck.
Sure.
This never used to happen, guys. You never used to have reputable publications going for people. It was the rare Phil Spencer tweet at what was his name, Ham, a couple of years ago.
Crap Gamer, probably.
Crap Gamer. You know?
Yeah.
It was something super, super rare. Go an entire console generation without this happening. And usually it would be just like one tweet and everyone's just like, oh my God, did you see what so-and-so said? Like, for example, Games Inquirer would respond here, it's not coming to PS5 and that'll be it. Hey, Timmy! Also, welcome in, Sir X-Man. Welcome in. But the fact that this happened like a proper back and forth, this does not happen. It's not supposed to happen. For me, that's what made it newsworthy.
What
that
makes
it was like
it
he said
newsworthy?
and they would come back. Then he would say, then they would come back, and I'm like, what? What's going on here? Go ahead, Em. Go ahead.
What makes it newsworthy to me, and why I'm willing to talk about it, is because of partially what Game Inquirer said, but also other people getting behind saying that this dude's being a clown. And it's like, it's a little bit of validation because I've been saying this for a while. You know, so certain things I'm more than happy to take and run with because I'm just like, this dude's been clowning for a while. I've been saying I'm just like not a big fan and whatnot. And like, we're seeing people that are just sick of it. I'm sure that's what Games Inquirer's seen.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not in charge of Starfield. You know what I mean? They're not. But at some point, it's just like, dude, like he's argued with me. He's argued with all these other different people. And it's just like,
he's told
someday,
lies and all these other people.
Sometimes on a random Thursday at 1:22 p.m., you turn on your phone, unlock it, hit Twitter, and you just ain't having that shit. Sometimes you just ain't having that shit. And you're just like, the first post or like the first thing you stop to scroll and see, and you just read it, and you're just like, all right, like today I got time today. I got time. And I'm finna drill. And that's exactly what happened. Got drilled. Games Inquirer had time. And when a person like that has time, it's amazing who else has time.
Yep.
Yeah, so for me, that's why I think it was newsworthy. The fact that, like, I'm not going to say, and this is not because he comes off as a PlayStation guy, right? That's not what why I'm trying to be kind and neutral on this one, right? But he says some really out there stuff and gets people to react and go to his show and whatever. Sir X-Man, thank you so much for the super chat. Says he got caught, liar, liar, pants on fire, journalist. What did you have to put the journalist in there? Come on, Sir X-Man. The point is for me, right, is that, damn it, I think I lost my train of thought. Damn it, Sir X-Man made me lose my train of thought. All right, let's move on from Reforge Gaming. Let's hope he improves his takes.
There's a
anyways, moving on.
People that speculate and are wrong, and people that are so certain that it's arrogant and annoying. And that's what it was.
And I tried this whole source thing. Well, I didn't try it, but I got a couple of emails from weird accounts claiming to be sources within certain gaming studios, and it didn't pan out for me. And I still get a couple once in a while, but I'm just like, nope, not interested. And then I have an Excel sheet now where I keep track of what's true and what's not from who and what, and I'm checking the average. Dude, like 9 out of 10 of what has been sent to my email account, my Outlook account, is just garbage that never actually happens, or the opposite happens. I don't have one consistent source. But I think maybe the issue for me is that I actually take it seriously when I say stuff to people, right? So I don't want to just say stuff and I don't trust it. But with him, I guess that it's not like crucial.
That's the thing, because like for him, or people like him, it's like it's not even really the fact that you're giving news or what you perceive to be news. It's the fact that what you're saying is going to get people talking. Whether you got that right or you got it wrong, people are talking.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Starfield and your name next to it.
Yes, and he just went back and forth with Game Inquirer. Like that's a win. That's a win for him. Like we know Starfield's not coming to PlayStation because we were told specifically it is not coming to PlayStation. Like they've
I would
gone
never
out
want
of their
to
way.
go. I would never want to go back and forth with any reputable person or institution and look like I'm a liar or I'm crazy or I'm stupid or anything negative, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he's built a brand on negativity. So like having people look at him like, oh, he's lying doesn't matter because people are looking at him, and he doesn't care. Or if he does care, he does a good job acting like he doesn't. So I don't know.
That sounds worse than Machiavellian. And I was reading The Prince in December, so that's heavy. Sir X-Man with another super chat. Thank you so much. Says, I think these studios are getting tired of this. So Ham, to your point, maybe someone was like, yo, can someone respond to this guy? Can someone please? Because that's another thing. Because Games Inquirer claim to have clients all over the industry. How do we know if Bethesda themselves were not like, yo, Games Inquirer, can you get this guy's neck? You guys think I'm conspiracy?
I don't think that's really that much of a conspiracy, Lo.
No.
I think that's an actual thing. Oh, absolutely. I don't think Bethesda wants to put their name on top of Reforge and say, you've seen how they handled the reviews in Steam.
Damn.
Do you really think they want to deal with a single person in a Twitter space, like and give no, they're gonna ask somebody, or somebody within that office is gonna be like, yo, hold up, something ain't right. I'm gonna hit the phone real quick, call my boy, and tell him, yo, put an end to this dude. Put an end to this whole situation. It probably ain't gonna stop from him because that's the kind of person he is.
And last point on this one, guys. Now that we're exploring the conspiracy theory of did Bethesda send Games Inquiry to get his neck? If Bethesda had responded saying it's not coming to PS5, even if that was an L, it kind of is a dub for him, clout-wise. Because then it's like Bethesda took the time out to correct this specific person. So this person's opinion matters to Bethesda, so to speak.
Yep.
And then also other people are going to then troll Bethesda and think that they could have some sort of special thing that they can say to get them up in arms to feel the need to respond. And it won't be like some person with 72 or 12 followers. It'll be somebody that has 2 million followers and is literally doing it for a YouTube short that'll hit like 2 million likes or something like that. That's the person that'll try to reach out to Bethesda and get them uncomfortable after they see that somebody as small as Reforged did it. So no, they're gonna send a hitter out there, and then this time the hitter was
Games Inquirer. And to that point, Rachie with a member chat says, moving on. Gotcha. We're almost done here. To that point, fellas, is this probably not why Xbox has not said anything regarding the rumors of the Xbox games jumping onto Nintendo and PlayStation?
What do you mean?
No, I know exactly what he means, and it's just that much of a leap of faith that Loke is taking. I know exactly what he means. It doesn't make much sense. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. I don't think it's supposed to make any sense. And no, I totally.
Because I was just thinking for the same reason. I was thinking for the same reason that Bethesda would not directly respond to Reforge. Why would Xbox respond to the rumors about their games going to Nintendo? That's what I was positing. Anyway, let's move on.
If anything, Xbox likes the discourse. People are talking about him.
Man, all right. So Xbox Developer Direct, January 2024, how to watch and what to expect. For the first time since January 2023, Xbox is bringing back its Developer Direct show that promises to give fans a glimpse at such upcoming titles as Machine Games' Indiana Jones, Obsidian's Avowed, Oxide Games' Ara History Untold, and Ninja Theory's Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. The Developer Direct will kick off on January. The Developer Direct will kick off on January 18th. And this watch guide will provide you with everything you need to know. All right, so where you can watch this, obviously YouTube, right? And do we have times here? They didn't put. Okay, here we go. At 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. GMT. For Central Africa, it's GMT +2, so that means 10 p.m. Once again, I'd like to say thank you so much to Xbox for giving us a showcase that I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night for. Anyways, Ham, me and you are definitely watching this, and we're going to do a reaction show after. Matt?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be watching the initial show on Matt's channel with a few other people. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll be doing that. So if anybody that's watching the show right now wants to go over to Matt Likes Games, that's literally what it's called, his channel, and hit that subscribe button. He'll
Thank you.
be putting the thumbnail to that up soon. So
Yes.
Not
sure
Matt
you
Likes
go
Games.
check that out and
Matt Likes Games.
watch it with us if you want.
In fact, tomorrow that's when that thumbnail and everything will be up. But yeah, Loke, you as well are invited to that if you want to watch that live with us. I'm gonna see how many people I can get there. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, for sure.
Nice. All right. Hey, Gogo Paul, were you just lurking, bro? Welcome in, Gogo Paul. Vincent says to tweet it out when you go live, Matt.
I will, absolutely.
All right. So we're definitely going to watch it. We're going to stream it, obviously, on Matt's channel. Are y'all excited for this, or we're just doing this for content creation? Like, genuinely, is the gamer inside you excited, or is it just like content creation?
Yes, absolutely. I was not expecting Indiana Jones to be a part of this. Yes. I was not expecting Indiana Jones. So the fact that, like, I'm already excited for Hellblade. Avowed's my most anticipated game for this year. Almost said next year. But for this year, it's Avowed. And then on top of that, having Indiana Jones be like the surprise of the show is kind of nuts. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah. Ham?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really stoked for this. There's three games out of 4 that I'm really excited for, and the fourth one I'm not not excited for. I'm just uncertain about and not really my genre. It's kind of like when they show Ages of, like when they show a new Ages of Empire. I know it's a great game. I've even played Ages of Empire in like when I first sat down and played it. I played it for 12 hours straight, had a blast playing it, but it was just like something. But when I played it for 12 hours straight, literally, like I can go back to my game save and continue from there. But the thing is like once I got off of that game, getting back onto it was like hard. It's kind of like Flight Simulator. Like you play it once real hard, and then it's just like you turn it like you'll even turn on the game and look at the load screen and be like, not right. That's what Ages of Empire kind of did for me. So like it got one good go out of me, and then I was just kind of all set. I just wanted a different type of gameplay. So I could see Aura being something like that. But then again, if it's more or less like I literally don't know what that game is about. If it's anything like City Skylines, I'm gonna have a problem. But if it's but if it's anything like Age of Empire or anything like that, then
I thought it was like
like Civilization or something.
Civilization,
right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Civilization.
Yeah, I've never played Civilization, so I don't really know much about that. I know that you're like people can get like sick and stuff like that in the game, and
cities,
like
you evolve
exactly. I don't really understand how those. Is it just like strictly a dialogue game or something like that?
No, it's a kingdom management game, not just dialogue.
Are you so is it like an Ages kind of game then?
Yeah,
it's definitely similar to Age while you're building this, and so a Command and Conquer type game.
Yeah, you got resource management.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be.
It's very similar to that. Yeah,
but
just give it a go.
I will give it a go just because it's a new title going into Game Pass, and it ain't gonna hurt. You know, I'll give it a try, just like I gave Ages a try, and maybe I get trapped on it for one tough day, like I did Ages when it first came to Game Pass. I got trapped into that one day, and then I went back to Flight Sim and VR. But anyways,
so I have a hot take here. I'm not a fan of Indiana Jones.
Hold on, let me finish real quick.
Okay,
before you go into that hot take, because I'm gonna need to hear
Kanye West.
I'm gonna need to hear why. But before you go, Avowed, still need to find out what the heck it really is, like story-wise and stuff like that. I know they talked about just a tad, but like I'd like them to like really kind of give me some details of the story and just have more to kind of see and understand how you build your character in that game. Hellblade, I don't really need to see that. I just need to see a date.
Yes.
But I'm very excited to see that game, and I hope that it's coming out very soon. I project towards the end of the year for recency bias towards the game of the year, but
Oh,
but it could
goodness.
be it could be much earlier because I don't know if Xbox is really chasing stuff like that yet.
Ham, did you see? I put in the group chat a while ago, earlier today, that there is a rumored release date for Hellblade 2.
Yeah, it's in the spring, right?
Yeah, May 21st is the rumor for Hellblade 2. Which shocks the hell out of me, because that just seems like a winter game to me. I told Ham that it seems like a game for the winter. But if it listen, I'm not going to complain. If you want to give it to me, whenever you give that game to me, I'll play it. But like, it shocked me to see that date. But we'll see.
Yeah, and then as for Indiana Jones, since that's what Luke wants to jump on first, I might as well end it with my thoughts on that game.
Yeah.
I hope that game is third person. For the love of God, please make Indiana Jones third person. And supposedly it's supposed to be around the time. What's that?
Does that make it bad if it's first person? Would that?
It doesn't make it bad. It just like it's just some games I feel like seeing the character kind of just gives you more impact as to like who you're playing as and stuff like that. Just sometimes it does. For instance, like any of the Grand Theft Auto games, a lot of impact came playing the Warriors. That gave you a lot of when you're like switching between the different characters and you see them. Imagine if you were first person in the Warriors. It's like, who am I even right now?
Yeah. You could do the same thing for GTA 5. First person in GTA 5 didn't hit like third person did.
But I mean, first person, it was like a cool extra piece, right? But it was like it feels really good to see your character, and I love Bethesda's idea of giving you both. Whether it's perfect on both of them or not. Like some people like to argue that third person on Bethesda games are rough. But like in my opinion, I'm like, hell, at least they gave me an extra option. And then on top of it, having some FOV options and make it even more insane. But as for Indiana Jones, I want to see that. I want to see what kind of tools that the guy has and stuff like that. And they said he's around like the age of like 30 or mid 30s or something like that in the game. I'm just wondering how like mature this game will be, or if this will be extremely safe. Like I think it's gonna lean more in the like PG-13 kind of game.
Yeah,
like Uncharted.
Yeah, it's a Disney property.
Yeah,
right?
I expect Uncharted basically, but Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Yo, Gogo Po, if you're right, I'm out, dude. If Indy is a 2D Metroidvania,
Look, be all
I'm
over
good.
that.
Nope. I'm okay. I'm all set, like Matt likes to say. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Indiana Jones. I don't understand why everyone is like super psyched about this game. And it's not me coping, right? Because of the whole it prefers PlayStation thing. It's not even that. I do love Xbox, but I don't really care about Indiana Jones. For me, the highlight is definitely Avowed. Matt, did you? Oh yeah, you already said that Avowed is the game that you're looking forward to the most this year.
This year, yeah.
So Someone here mentioned Tom Henderson in the 5th game. Who was it? Sapo. Yeah. Tom Henderson mentioned a 5th game. Guys, I posit that if there is another shadow drop of another banger at this Developer Direct, I posit that the Developer Direct for Xbox will become, starting this year, the premier gaming event that's not like Summer Game Show, or E3 or Game of the Year. Like from the individual showcases, right, of Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. If they give us another banger like Hi-Fi Rush, that'll cement this event as like the one to circle on your calendar every year. What do you think about that?
I think there will be a 5th game, and I don't think it will be shadow dropped. My gut instinct tells me, like, listen, if they would shadow drop something, don't get me wrong, I'll be excited. That'd be very exciting. But like, I think there's a 5th game, and I think it's an Exile with Clockwork. Because I've seen them a few times tweet about this event. Just random stuff, just tweeting about the event. But it's just funny to me that they're tweeting about the event. And last year there was 5 games. We only know of 4. So I don't know. I just, my gut feeling says it's an Exile with Clockwork.
What's this 5th game?
At this point, I think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna keep saying it until it happens.
Okay.
Contraband.
That's a good choice.
Okay.
I think I'm wrong though.
Do you even know what Contraband is? Do you even know what it is?
We know it's a heist game with cars.
Yep.
Okay. The one thing I remember about Contraband is that they had a Land Rover Defender in the trailer. That's the thing that like made me like remember the game. Yeah, there's no shadow drop for Stalker 2. That's not happening. All right, so everyone get ready for the Developer Direct, and let's see if they do shadow drop something. Moving on. PS4 Platinum trophies will transfer over to The Last of Us Part 2 remastered on PS5. The title says it itself. We don't even have to get into the article. Okay, Voidlock. This is a good shout. South of Midnight.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Who here cares that the Platinum trophy for The Last of Us Part 2 on PS4 will transfer to the PS5 version?
What? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Who here cares that the PS4 Platinum trophy will transfer from The Last of Us Part 2 on PS4 to PS5?
I care.
Let's go. All right, so let's get into the article.
Because I think that's
just wanted to make sure before.
No. I care about that because it's just like I like seeing that when I turn on an Xbox game, right? Especially like I played a ton of it on Steam or something like that, and then they make it compatible over on like they make the save compatible, or let's say Ubisoft, they do cloud saves as well. So like you'll be playing a Ubisoft game on. I had this happen with Avatar, where I'm playing Avatar on my PC, and then I log in and play it on my Xbox, and just achievements start pop, and it's just like, nice, thank you. You have acknowledged I've done this. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? This is
not
like
doing it again.
Exactly, because I don't want to do that again. I already know that I've done this. I don't want to do it again. It's like the bad feeling I got from PlayStation when I turned on the cloud and went to go play Horizon Forbidden West, and since it was a PS4 version, it had me start all over, and I was just like, well, I'm not playing this now because I already did all this. I beat that entire game. I'm not starting at the beginning with Varl again. I'm good.
We do take the seamless nature, the integrated nature of how Xbox works for granted. That is definitely true. In a tweet, the developer confirmed that The Last of Us Part 2 remastered is getting new trophies as part of the roguelike mode dubbed No Return. However, your previously earned The Last of Us Part 2 trophies on PS4 will transfer over to remastered on PS5, including your earned platinum. The news will come as some relief to those who don't fancy putting in all the work again to earn the platinum, although I imagine there will be some out there who quite fancy taking on The Last of Us Part 2's platinum trophy challenge once again. No, I don't think there's that many people that want to do it again.
You'd be surprised.
This isn't the Super Bowl. There is no reason to try to go back. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Why you like this, man?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it'd be different if you got something for it. I mean, but you just get the little beep on your screen and it says platinum, and it's like, oh, I've seen that before.
That's messed up. Raichi, facts. We need more Play Anywhere games. Agree. All right. So if you're the Last of Us Part 2 fan, there you go. Next, we have some good news. New Xbox Game Pass titles for console, PC, and cloud have been revealed. Where are these games? All right, Those Who Remain is a game that's going to cloud, console, and PC. Joins the service today ahead of Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Who mentioned the Turnip Boy thing? Raichi. Yeah, all right. Raichi, there's no space for Shadow Drop during the... Okay. Raichi and Cozy going to be playing Turnip Boy. All right. And F1 23 is dropping on console, PC, and EA Play on January 18th. They'll be followed by Pokemon with Guns, also known as Pal World, for cloud, console, PC on January 19th. Go Mecha Ball, I don't know what that is. Cloud, console, and PC January 25th. And Brotato, cloud, console, and PC on January 30th. Brotato I only know about because of this YouTuber. I think it's just a Seattle guy. Something Seattle guy. He is obsessed with Brotato. And I'm going to give it a go just because of him. Anyway, next month's Game Pass editions will begin with Persona 3 Reloaded, cloud, console, and PC. Ham, are you going to finish this one?
I finished the last one.
What is it? Persona 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, man. I'm leaving this one to you. On February 2nd,
Juan wouldn't quit bothering me about it, so I just finished it. So he shut the hell up. Like I beat the main story, but it was the DLC that he just wouldn't quit bothering me about. So I just went on ahead and beat
it. Go Po. No, there's no mini golf mode in The Last of Us Part 2 remastered. Stop it. Lastly, we have Anucard, cloud, console, and PC coming February 6th. Am, how are you feeling about these additions to Game Pass?
It's always good. More games are always good. It just always gets harder to play them. I mean, before you know it, they're leaving the service, and you're like, I didn't even get to play that. Damn it!
I think that's the happy ending. The sad ending, which is what happens most of the time, is you sample a game and like, oh, that was nice, but I don't have time to finish it. Let me just put it to the side and then I'll play it. and then you get the notification that it's leaving Game Pass. So you're like, I might as well buy it, and then I'll play it some other time because there's the fixed discount on Game Pass. What is it, 16% or 26%?
10%.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, Game Pass adding more games. Next, Take-Two filed a trademark dispute over Remedy's new logo, saying it's too similar to Rockstar's. Matt, I want you to go first on this one.
Yeah.
As reported by Respawn, first Remedy applied to trademark its new logo, which is a stylized letter R with the UK Intellectual Property Office in May 2013. The logo was then published in June 2023, with Take-Two then filing an opposition in September. According to the grounds for opposition, Take-Two claims, and I quote, there exists a likelihood of confusion on the part of the public between Remedy's new logo and one of Take-Two's own trademark logos. Specifically, Take-Two reportedly believes Remedy's new logo is too similar to the logo of its subsidiary, Rockstar Games. Matt, the logo is up on the screen. What are your thoughts on Take-Two's claims?
I just think it's funny that Take-Two thinks they own the rights to using an R in their logo. It's just like no one else can do that anymore.
The letter R.
No one else can do that anymore.
It's so funny.
We're the first and the only people to ever do that, so you can't do it. It's silly. It's like I can see what they're saying, especially because I saw somebody bring up the point of like they're working together on the Max Payne remakes, and that could be confusing in that scenario where it's like people look at that and think it's Rockstar. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, dude, just let them have the logo. Let people be confused. Then it doesn't really matter. It's fun. It's funny that they're filing a trademark dispute over this. Like I said, like they own the letter R. So I don't know. I just think it's silly. It's kind of dumb.
Hamothy.
In my opinion, it doesn't even look the same, and it says Remedy right under it. So
yeah.
Thank you.
So
can we trust people to read?
I mean, it's not even this. I could see if they were like, if there was a star somewhere and like they used like the yellow background or something like that, but like, no, they didn't. I mean,
it's not. Even
it's like if Crazy
font.
Taxi sued. It's like if Crazy's Taxi sued Rockstar and said you use the same color as we did for the front of our game. It's just like Dude, I don't buy it.
Ham, even the font. Look at the R's. Look at the R's. Even the font is different.
Yeah.
And one has italics, one doesn't. One, the R is fragmented. The one is, come on, dude. If Rockstar wins,
one says the company right under it.
Thank you.
One doesn't. It's silly. It's really silly that they're gonna go through the process of doing all this just because people might be confused. Anybody who's like, nobody's confused at that, really. And if you are, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You know,
I feel Ray Chi has Ray Chi's cooking. Ray Chi's cooking right now.
Yeah,
Rolls
Royce.
Yeah,
I'll ruin your whole career.
Because Rolls Royce has more money than God. Yeah, Rolls Royce has more money than God. So I don't know if you want to go up against them in court. Also, Ham, based off of that, Xbox should sue Elon Musk for Twitter, because Xbox has the rights to X.
Right. No kidding.
I mean, come on, guys. Anyways, Dragon's Dogma 2 director says newcomers can safely dive in because the hero has amnesia. In an interview, Games Radar Hideaki Itsuno pointed out that while the sequel borrows elements from its predecessor, including the plot and the pawns who follow the player, no prior knowledge of the series will be necessary before playing. According to Itsuno, the protagonist will start the game with amnesia, meaning they have no idea what happened during the events of the first game. As such, the player will learn the backstory of the first Dragon's Dogma as the hero does. So here's the quote from Hideaki Itsuno. The game starts off with a main character who has lost their memory. So even if this is your first time playing Dragon's Dogma, you can safely dive in. The game is going to be released on March 22nd. Will be available on PS5, Series X and S, and PC. Ham, you recently played Dragon's Dogma, correct?
I have. I need to finish that game. Jeez Louise. Why? What's up?
A lot of games. No, I'm just laughing because we need to finish a lot of games. But go ahead.
Check the private chat, by the way, Loke.
All right.
But yeah, Dragon's Dogma. I think that game's gonna be hot. I think that game's gonna be real hot. I think it's gonna run and look similar to like Final Fantasy 16. But it's gonna be a lot more deep and fun and
a lot less racist and
sure.
ESG compliant.
I knew you were gonna go there with that.
Look at the character on the screen. Look at the character, right? On the headline. Just look at all that diversity, equity, and inclusivity. Look at it. Probably doesn't even identify as a man. But anyway, sorry. Carry on.
All I see is European.
Anyway, Ham, carry on. Finish your point.
A black European. You like that? Like what I did right there?
That's possible, dude.
You like what I did right there?
It's actually real. I love what you just did right there.
Just like I'm African American.
You know what, Ham? I saw a tweet. Where is this? I put it on my bookmarks, and it's a very serious topic. You're laughing, but it's serious. Who is this? Africa. Yeah, you know Cameron, right? I think he used to be a rapper. He said Africans don't even F with us. So
okay.
I would just like take this opportunity to retract everything I've ever said, right? About when I like every single time I've corrected you and said you're not African, you're just black. Ham, you were African American.
You hate me because I'm African American.
I did some reading up on it, and I've changed my opinion. I am someone that can change their opinion if they're presented with new facts and new perspectives. African American is a valid term. But anyway, finish your point off on the whole Dragon's Dogma thing.
That was a fun little discourse right there, I guess. But yeah, I think this game's gonna be hot. It's gonna be just, I mean, I like the whole idea of you making your own character, getting in there and getting busy. You know what I'm saying? And being able to climb up people and all the crazy type of enemies that they got, and like this game's gonna be hot. I think this is gonna be a big deal. I think this game's gonna be bigger than a lot of people anticipate. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Sapo, not cool, buddy. Not cool. Matt, what are your thoughts on the director saying that you can play this without having played the first one?
I'm very happy about that because the odds of me beating Dragon's Dogma 1 before Dragon's Dogma 2 was very, 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 very low. So
0%.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. And then maybe, like, if I like Dragon's Dogma 2 the way I think I will, then maybe I'll go back and play Dragon's Dogma 1. But I ain't beating the first one before the second one. It's not going to happen. So I'm happy to hear that.
All right.
It's
With
a
that,
big
we've
game.
come to the end of the gaming topics. We need to run through the NFL wildcard that happened this past weekend before we hop off here. Matt,
Yeah.
you weren't here last Tuesday,
I was not.
but we're going to have to talk about this real quick. So first off, we had the Browns just face planting against the mighty, mighty Texans.
Oh,
Em?
you said that. It's
What?
almost like you're there.
Buzz off, buzz off. Point is, we both got it right, Ham. We both chose the Texans for the win.
Well, anybody that's
And-
anybody knows not to count on the Browns.
Yeah,
I mean,
a good
Matt's
point.
from Cleveland. He knows that.
No, I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh well, I mean, you
I live
recently
in Cleveland. I live
recently
in Cleveland.
moved.
Basically.
are we
live in
doxing
Cleveland.
Matt live? Is that what we're doing?
You know what? Here's let's
Am I
dox
wrong?
let's dox Matt live. I live in Cleveland. Don't look for me anywhere else. I live in Cleveland. Let's dox
Lord
myself
have
live.
mercy.
Okay.
All right, I might as well dox myself as well. I live in Mozambique, so there's that.
Yeah. But
So anyway,
yeah, you can't, like, just on my knowledge of being in Cleveland for 13 years at this point, 14 years maybe. Listen, the Cleveland Browns fans are just so it's so fun every year to, like, especially now that they're kind of good. Like they always work themselves up. This is the year. What's the thing they like to say? It's like Super Bowl Super Browns or whatever the shit they like to say. Like it's just so
What?
fun every year. Every year they get worked up, and then something happens where they get let down. And this year happened a lot earlier than you might have expected. So
yeah, Deshaun Watson just
It actually happened
damn.
a lot later than I expected, in my opinion.
well, I would say
What?
because what Loke just said, the whole Deshaun Watson thing, and then Flacco coming in, like, being basically a miracle for the Browns, only for them to, what, like Loke said, completely faceplant and deteriorate in a wild card game. It's pretty
It's-
funny. It's very
Boom.
Browns. It's very Browns to do that.
It is
So-
very brown.
So hats off to Cleveland for that. You know, I'm not a Browns fan. In fact,
Did you guys see the like thing where they got like ratioed like just to hell?
No. Let's see.
Oh,
Put it up.
man,
Oh,
that was funny. Let me go to the
Well, while
Texans
you
main
pull it
account
up-
real quick.
While you pull it up, I just want to say I was sure the Texans were going to win. I just wasn't. I didn't think it was going to be the defense. I thought CJ Stroud was going to do something amazing, like he's been doing the whole season. But defense won that game. Like they just suffocated Flacco with the sacks, the pick sixes, the interception. I think he ended with like 3 interceptions, and 2 of them were pick sixes. It was just terrible. Freaking terrible for the Browns. For me, it was amazing. I had a lot of fun watching that. I look forward to the next round, and I hope the Texans win the Super Bowl this year. That's who I'm rooting for.
I'm sure
That's
you
my
do.
That's my
for obvious
I'm pulling-
reasons.
No,
For obvious,
No, man, it's just-
it's because Loke's
they have
a
a nice-
Houston native.
No,
Loke's looking
I'm
to
not.
get screwed and chopped if the Texans
Dude.
win the Super Bowl. That's what Loke's looking to do.
if the Texans win the Super Bowl, Ham, you're going to have to come meet me in Texas. I'm not spending my ticket to go to some gaming event or what. I'm going
Are
to
you-
Texas.
Are you gonna I know also being a Houston native, are you also going to be
I'm not a Houston
supported?
native.
Yes, but you are. But so are you also going to be supporting Mike Jones, Paul Wall, and Slim Thug on their newly announced tour? I know they're doing a tour, and that sounds right up your alley. So are you going to go to that? Get tickets for that in Houston? That's a yes.
No, I
That's
am
a
not.
yes.
I'm not
Okay.
doing that, Matt. I'm not
I
doing
look,
that.
I look forward to seeing photos from the tour. I look forward to seeing those photos.
All right, with my grill. All right.
Yes.
The next game, because we have to get up out of here while Ham looks for this ratio. Dolphins Chiefs. Dolphins got trounced 7-26. No one was shocked yet. I'm just shocked that Big Mad Mo is not in the chat anymore. Because we made a deal last week that he wouldn't run away. It seems like he ran away because he picked the Dolphins. And me and Ham said he was crazy for doing that. But he did it. Stanley Francois says, Mike Jones.
281-330-8004.
He's going to get a ticket for 7 songs. Worth it, Voidlock. Worth it. All right. That's what I'm going to say. Worth it. Big Mad Mo, I want to see you in the chat capping for your Dolphins. 7-26. Anyway, next game, we had the Packers, Cowboys. Packers 48, Cowboys 32. At this point, Matt, do you feel bad for the Cowboys? Because
no,
we've been making fun about the. Go ahead.
I'm not going to pretend that I'm big into football. I haven't been into football really for many years, but there's one thing I know, and one thing I was taught growing up is screw the Cowboys. Absolutely screw the Cowboys. I don't feel any sympathy for the Cowboys fans are like some of the worst fans probably in the world. Right up there with Lakers fans, right up there with Knicks fans, right up there with Yankees.
Hey,
dude, listen, I know you're a Lakers fan. You can't dispute that the Lakers fans stink. They stink. They're terrible.
We do not stink.
No, I'm not saying you do.
Fans.
I'm not saying you do.
Fans. There's a small minority
they do
that embarrasses us. There's a small minority that embarrasses us.
There's a very huge minority that embarrasses you, and it happens every single year. You guys stink. You guys are terrible, and it's the same for the Cowboys fans. So I mean, good.
Hold on.
Good for the Cowboys.
Matt, I need to call you out on this. I know you're not deep into football. But how do you say it's the same thing? We have the most titles in the entire NBA. The Cowboys are not even second in Super Bowls. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your terrible, stinky fans.
At least the Lakers have a reason. No, the Lakers have a reason for their arrogance. Right?
No, they don't. They're arrogant. Their arrogance is literally like photoshopping random superstars in the Lakers jerseys and saying, "Oh, I can't wait for this to happen," and it never happens. That's Lakers fans. That's Lakers fans.
Dude.
Like the constant need for a super team in LA. Like this constant entitlement that you guys deserve us.
We are entitled. Yes.
I can't believe that this guy wouldn't want to play for the Lakers. Nobody wants to play for this old has-been ass team.
What?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Damn, he's cooking you right now.
Nobody cares.
Matt.
He is cooking you.
We used to be really relevant when Kobe played here. No one cares.
That's why the biggest free agent, right?
Who's that?
Shaq decided to come to the Lakers. All right? Because no one cares. Right?
Yes, because nobody cares. Look at them this year, Loke. Nobody cares. Tell me anyone cares about the Lakers this year, Loke. Be dead serious and tell me any. That's sad. I'm very sad for you, Loke. I'm very, very sad for you.
Hell no. Hey, Stanley Francois, settle down. Go ahead, man.
The thing is, like, LeBron going to the Lakers was like something we knew would happen since forever because he said he wanted to play for the Lakers at some point. So it's like, okay, you're
Dude,
going to the
everyone
Lakers.
wants to play for the Lakers at some point.
Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it.
Come on.
Really doesn't
Stanley
seem like it.
You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. Shaq did not make the Lakers.
Shaq made the modern Lakers. You can say the Lakers before Shaq.
Thank you for that qualifier. Thank you for that qualifier because the Lakers were already the Lakers before Shaq was born. So let's settle down.
Absolutely.
Right?
But
Even before Magic Johnson, the Lakers were the freaking Lakers.
You had Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain. But I'm saying now, whenever you think of the Lakers now, I love LeBron. Well, not really, but like I really respect LeBron, and I gotta take that back. I don't love LeBron, but I respect LeBron.
Yeah.
So like when I think of the Lakers now, it's insane to me that I don't think of LeBron. It's insane. Like when I think of LeBron, I think of Cleveland. I don't even really think of Miami when I think of LeBron. So when I think of the Lakers, I immediately go to Shaq and Kobe. Now,
okay.
So like that's my thing is like you guys haven't really, even when you won the championship, dude. I have a friend, Josh, and Ham's met Josh before, he's a Lakers fan. He's a diehard Lakers fan. He shit talks the last championship they won because he says it doesn't count. He says it's not a relevant.
In the chat.
He says it's not. Perfect. He says it doesn't count. It's not a relevant championship, and he's a diehard Lakers fan. And I got to tell him that championship is relevant, and he's not. He won't have it. He doesn't have it. He's not having it.
He's too arrogant to even acknowledge that championship.
That
he's
you
too
guys
highbrow
won a championship.
For all of that.
He's like. Like when you bring up Lakers greatness to him, he's just like Shaq and Kobe. That's it. That's all. Like it's like they didn't exist after Kobe. They don't exist, is what it feels like.
Damn.
That's kind of
unfortunate.
Like. And I'm sorry. I took us off of football onto basketball. I apologize.
It's cool.
Get back on football.
It's cool.
Get back on the football.
Rick Fox made the Lakers. Yo. The man was pretty. Can we agree on that specifically? I mean, geez.
Sure, you can agree on it. Let's agree with that.
Yeah. LeBron washed. Yeah.
I mean,
he's not.
If taking off from the free throw line for a dunk at 40 years old is washed, then Jesus. I mean,
No, he's washed for himself. Like,
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron's worst year is a Hall of Fame career.
Yes.
But it's still his worst year. It's still his worst year.
Absolutely. Yeah. And he's had a couple of his worst years in a row at this point.
Yeah. As for the Cowboys losing to the Packers, I love it. I adore it. I am ecstatic. I can't wait till next season comes, and then they hire a new coach, and then the hype cycle kicks in, then they win against like 5 or 6 teams by like a big margin, and then people start talking Super Bowl, and then they get eliminated again in the first round. I can't freaking wait. Sir X-Man, Matt, you fell into Loke's trap talking about the Lakers.
That's true. He got me. But I feel like I cooked him good enough to make up for falling into the trap. So I'm fine.
I agree. You did cook him.
I'm fine with that.
But I found what I was.
Get credit. Yeah, let's put it up.
Oh shit! Where did that thing go? Oh, that's right. That's right. Hold on a quick second. I'm gonna share it right now. Where I put this bitch?
Talking Lakers is not a bad thing for me.
So, oh crap! Yeah, my wife's calling, so that means I need to get moving. But yeah, this is gonna be the last thing I I show off.
Yeah,
I gotta get going.
Put it up and then we.
But anyways,
yeah.
the Cleveland Browns had this put up before. Before the game, right?
Okay.
And I just thought that this was really funny. It's just like, because it says "Welcome to Texas" over the top, and you see Ohio's painted over it and everything like that. But then, right after the game, the burn,
God damn,
right over the top of where they spray painted, they said 45-14, and then they have that little poster on the bottom that says "Lost Dog."
Jesus,
damn.
that's tragic.
I'm just like, man, y'all got hooked.
And on that note,
that's no good.
And on that note, thank you guys for watching the Lowdown. Big Mad Mo, appreciate you for coming here and taking that L like a man. See you on damn it, Ham. You can go ahead and hop off so
Okay.
Matt can plug his stuff, and then I need to plug the rest of the stuff, and then we'll hop off.
All right, man.
Cheers, bro.
I'll talk to y'all later.
See you.
Cheers. Matt, plug your stuff, brother.
You can follow me on Twitter at Matt Likes Games, and then YouTube it's Matt Likes Games, and that's videos every Monday and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and then Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. I do the 2-player podcast with Ham Solo, so check that out. This week we will be reacting. It'll be later in the day, and we will be reacting to the Xbox Developer Direct. So look forward to that. And then obviously, I mean, not today, but you can find me here Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern for bullsitting with Cozy, Ham, Woke, and a guest. It's a fun time. So check me out. That's where you can find me. That is where you can find me.
All right. This has been the Lowdown. We do this every Tuesday. On Wednesdays, like Matt said, we don't upload much content on TSWS, but Ham goes then does the 2-player podcast on Matt Likes Games channel on Wednesdays. Thursdays is Behind Them Sticks with Ham Solo interviewing different guests in and around gaming. Friday it's Bullsitting with Matt, Cozy, Ham, me, and a special guest. I'm trying to keep the African guests thing going. Matt Lokes Games. Lord, yo, Danny, what is going on?
I don't know about that.
Saturday is another off day. Sunday I usually do a live stream or upload a video. Mondays is the crossover where Ham Solo does a show with K Mega. Yesterday it was on TSWS Gaming. Next Monday it's going to be on K Mega's channel. Make sure to check them out there. This has been the Lowdown. I've been Loke7. Thank you for watching.